Hello students, welcome to my channel Physics Universal Classes. Today we are going to discuss about atoms. Okay, in this atom chapter cover JEE mains level 1 question, NEET level 1 question. One question. Okay, first of all, what is atoms? Well, atoms is simply say that atomic physics. Atomic physics is a branch of physics which deals with the structure of atom, and characters of subatomic particles. Structure of atom, the characteristics of subatomic particles. Subatomic particles. In 19th century, so many models were present by different scientists. That models are mainly are Thomson model of atom, Rutherford alpha scattering or Rutherford nuclear model of the atom, and last one is the Bohr's atomic model of hydrogen atom. Okay, let us start one by one, students. The first one is a Thomson atomic model. Thomson atomic model. The first model of atom was proposed by J.J. Thomson. The first model of atom was proposed by a scientist, greatest scientist, J.J. Thomson. He identified one subatomic particle that called electron. Electron was invented by J.J. Thomson. According to this model, an atom is a sphere of the, in this atom is like a sphere. This is the shape, the sphere shape. The sphere of the positive charge of an atom is uniformly distributed over the entire atom. That means the volume of the atom, and the negatively charged electrons are embedded in it like seeds in a watermelon, like in this way. Okay, in this way, the positive charge of an atom is uniformly distributed throughout the entire atom. That means the volume of the atom, and negatively charged particles or negative charged electrons are embedded in it like seeds in a watermelon. Okay, the total positive charge is balanced by the negative charges of electron. As a result of this, atom is electrically neutral. Okay, the total positive charge is balanced by negative charge of electrons. Okay, these two are balanced. That means the atom is neutral. This model is called watermelon model. Or plum pudding model. Okay, in this one, in this negatively charged particle, negative charge, this is the positive charge. Okay, this model was called plum pudding model of the atom or watermelon model. It's a very important model, Thomson atomic model. The next, so what are the drawbacks? So failure of Thomson model. So what are the failures? The failures, the first one is it could not explain the origin of a spectral series in case of hydrogen and other atoms. So not explain origin of a spectral series, not explain origin of spectral series of hydrogen and other atoms. Second failure is it failed to explain the large angle scattering of alpha particles. Okay, the not explain alpha particle scattering. Alpha particle scattering. Okay, this is the Thomson atomic model. Thomson atomic model. After Thomson atomic model, the next to discuss about Rutherford alpha scattering experiment or Rutherford's nuclear model of atom. In 1911, Ernest Rutherford suggested some experiment to Geiger and Madsen. Geiger and Madsen. Okay, these two are students of Rutherford. Students of Rutherford. Okay, in this experiment, so also known as gold foil experiment. Gold foil experiment. Okay, in this diagram, so lead breaks. Okay, these are the lead bricks. The source is alpha particle scattering. This is the source of alpha particles. Source of alpha particles. The beam of alpha particles. So making an angle theta is detected by microscope. Microscope. Okay, this is the microscope detector. Microscope. The gold foil target. The gold foil target about 10 power minus 7 meter thickness. Okay, in this one, in the 1911, Ernest Rutherford suggested some experiments to Geiger and Madsen. Okay, this experiment is known as the Rutherford nuclear model of the atom and gold foil experiment. Okay, in this source is the source of alpha particles. Okay, they directed a beam of 5.5 mega electron volts. Okay, this beam is 5.5 mega electron volts alpha particles emitted from a radioactive source of a thin metal foil made of gold. The beam was allowed to fall on a thin foil of gold thickness. That thickness is 2.1 into 10 power minus 7 meter thickness. 2.1 into 10 power minus 7 meter thickness. The scattered alpha particles were observed through a radio rotatable detector consists of zinc sulfide screen. Okay, in this screen is the zinc sulfide screen. The scattered alpha particles were observed through a rotatable detector. That means a microscope consists of a zinc sulfide screen and a microscope. The scattered alpha particles on striking the screen produce a brief light flashes. Or scintillations. These flashes may be viewed through a microscope. Okay, these are flashes made through by using a microscope. And the distribution of the number of scattered particles. Okay, the number of alpha scattered particles may be studied as a function of angle of scattering. Okay, theta is the angle of scattering. Okay, so what are these observations in this experiment? What are the observations? The most of the alpha particles pass through gold foil or suffered very small angle of deflection. A few alpha particles scattered through large angles. Through angles that is above 90 degree. Rarely some alpha particle rebounces. That means scattered through an angle of 180 degree. So these are the observations. Okay, in these observations mainly the focus on alpha particle, the source of alpha particles scattered. Okay, some are passing through the straight through the gold foil or suffered very small angle of deflection. A few alpha particles scattered through large angles greater than 90 degree. Okay, so rarely an alpha particle rebounces. That means scattered through an angle of 180 degree. Okay, these are the observations. Okay, in this one, most of the alpha particles passed undeviated. The atom has a lot of empty space in it. To explain large number of scattering of alpha particles, Rutherford suggested that all the positive charge and the entire mass of the atom is confined to an extremely small central core called as nucleus. The small central core that is called nucleus. Mainly, okay, in this students, in this the nucleus consists of 99% total positive charge. The scattering of alpha particles through different angles was explained. Scattering of alpha particles through different angles was explained as, okay, in this figure, the central core is called nucleus. Okay, this is the nucleus. Okay, some are undeviated. Okay, in this way. The some are rebounces its original path. Okay, like in this manner, the scattering of alpha particles through different angles was explained as the alpha particles 1 and 1 dash. Okay, this is the 1 dash which pass through the atom which pass through the atom at a large distances from the nucleus. Okay, these are once you observe student in this figure 1 and 1 dash. Okay, 1 and 1 dash. Okay, these are the alpha particles which pass through the atom at a large distances from the nucleus. Large distances from the nucleus experience a small electrostatic force. Experiences a small electrostatic force of repulsion and undergo a small deflection. A small deflection. Okay, that angle is a small angle. Okay, that is the first observation, students, in this Rutherford alpha scattering experiment. Okay, next the alpha particles are 2 and 2 dash which pass through the atom at a close distance from the nucleus suffer a large deflection. Okay, the deflection is a large deflection. The alpha particles 3 which travels directly towards the nucleus shown down. Okay, in this one directly towards the nucleus, student, that is rebounces its original path. Rebounces its original path, comes to rest and is deflected through 180 degree. Okay, in this diagram 1 and 1 dash are large distances from the nucleus, very small deflection occurred. Okay, next second one. Okay, second and 2 dash. 2 and 2 dash of the alpha particles is passed through the near the nucleus. So what happened? That are deflected. That angle is greater than 90 degree. The third ray or third alpha particle is passed through the directly towards the nucleus. What happens, students? In this one directly retracted its original path, rebounces. That angle is 180 degree. 180 degree. Okay, retracted its original path. Retracted its original path. Okay, in this the graph between a scattering angle theta, the scattering angle theta, the scattering angle theta and number of scattered alpha particles. So number of scattered particles, that is n. Okay, in this one theta, this is the 0 degree. In this one 180 degree. 180 degree. Okay, the graph shown in this way, student. As the alpha particle, the scattering angle, the theta is higher. The theta is higher. The count of scattered alpha particles observed got lower. It is very important. The scattered angle theta is higher. The theta is higher. The count of alpha particles, the number of scattering particles, count of scattered alpha particles, so lower. Okay, these two are inversely proportional to each other. Continuation to distances of closed approach. Okay, the alpha particle traveling towards the nucleus slows down near the approaches to the nucleus. So like in this way, student. In this way, this is the nucleus plus ZE. That is the charge of nucleus. Some slows down to the approach to the nucleus. Okay, retracted its original path. An alpha particle traveling towards towards the center of the nucleus, slows down as it approaches to the nucleus, at a certain distance, say r naught. Okay, this distance is r naught, student. The distance is r naught from the nucleus. The alpha particles comes to rest for a moment and then retracted its original path. Its initial kinetic energy is completely converted into initial kinetic energy is completely converted into electrostatic potential energy. Okay, this distance r naught is called the distance of closest approach. Okay, in this distance of closest approach, student, an alpha particle so directly towards the center of the nucleus. What happens, students? That means the particle is slows down, approaches to the nucleus. Some distance is where the distance is r naught. The initial kinetic energy of the particle so totally converted into electrostatic potential energy. This r naught is called distance of closed approach. Okay, these two are equal to each other. The distance gives an estimate for the size of the nucleus, half mv square initial kinetic energy, the totally converted into electrostatic. So 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught, so 2e into ZE by r naught. The distance is r naught. Okay, the distance is small distance is r naught. Here, okay, ZE is the charge of the nucleus. And 2e, okay, 2e is the charge of an alpha particle. These two are equal. So what are the equal? Initial kinetic energy is totally converted into the electrostatic potential energy. Half mv square is equal to 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught 2e into ZE by r naught. R naught is the distance. Therefore, r naught is equal to ZE into 2e divided by 4 pi epsilon naught into 1 by 2 mv square. This is the distance of closed approach formula. Okay, this is the distance of closed approach formula. To alpha particle trajectory. Okay, in this alpha particle trajectory, the trajectory traced by an alpha particle, depends on the impact parameter. The alpha particle trajectory depends upon the impact parameter. Okay, the impact parameter is the perpendicular distance of the initial velocity, okay, in this way. So already told students in this one to continue to the Rutherford nuclear model of the atom or alpha scattering model. Okay, some are deviated, undeviated. Okay, some are deflected. Okay, this is the target nucleus. Target nucleus. Okay, some are undeviated, some are retracted its original path. Retracted its original path. So like in this way. Okay, in this manner. Okay, like in this manner. Okay, the trajectory traced by the alpha particle is depend upon the impact parameter. So what is impact parameter? The impact parameter is the perpendicular distance of the initial velocity. The perpendicular distance of the initial velocity, a vector of the alpha particle. The impact parameter is perpendicular distance, the perpendicular distance of the initial velocity vector, initial velocity vector of the alpha particle, of the alpha particle from the center of the nucleus. Okay, this is simply say that impact parameter. The trajectory of alpha particle scattering is depend upon the impact parameters. What is impact parameter? Okay, in this one, the nuclear model of the nuclear model of the atom is proposed by Rutherford. The size of the nucleus is 10 power minus 15 meter. 10 power minus 15 meter. Okay, these are the observation points, student. Observation points. Okay, some are the few are the straight is passing through the Goldfeil experiment. The some are undeviated. That angle is greater than 90 degree. So rarely alpha particles scattered in the large deflection. The large deflection is 180 degree. So 180 degree. So what is the impact parameter? The perpendicular distance of the initial velocity of the vector. Okay, B is the impact parameter. The initial velocity vector of the alpha particles from the center of the nucleus. That is called impact parameter. The impact parameter denoted the symbol is a small letter B. A beam of alpha particles have the same kinetic energy. The scattered of these particles depends solely on the impact parameter. These scattered alpha particles depends on the impact parameter. In the impact parameters, all these have the same kinetic energy. So that the beam is scattered in various directions with different probabilities. Alpha particle close to the nucleus, small impact parameter, suffers large deflection. So like in this way. So large deflection. In head on collision, the impact parameter is a minimum. The impact parameter is head on collision. The impact parameter, that is a B, is a minimum. That means that angle is 180 degree. Okay, that means the minimum means it rebounds or retraces its original path. Then theta is equal to 180 degree. For a large impact parameter, the alpha particle goes nearly undeviated and has small deflection. Theta is equal to 0 degree. 0 degree, undeviated. Not deviation, student, undeviated. That angle is equal to the alpha particle, alpha scattering angle theta is equal to 0 degree. The angle is theta is equal to 0 degree. Then a small deflection, student, small deflection. Okay, this is the alpha particle trajectory. Alpha particle trajectory and impact parameter. Okay, this is the totally. Okay, in this session totally discuss two type of theories. So one is the Thomson model of the atom. The second one is the Rutherford alpha scattering model. That is a Goldfeil experiment or Geiger-Madsen experiment, and the nuclear model of the atom. Nuclear model of the atom. Okay, I hope you all of you students please subscribe to my channel for more videos. Thank you.